That's
Really?
what I was worried about.
Here we go, hold it. You get strapped up. Hardcore mate. And we'll test the theory.
Get into this story. $3 there, so
It's just like big nights to go out. And being in relationships is so good. And then we like and then so
that's backwards. Relationship is so dumb.
seriously.
Was I asked my wife's accomplishment. Accomplishment is a quote. Like accomplishment. We are S Chris Jenner said you that for John.
Press it to start. Wide. Settings. New character.
Hi, I can add a new character.
Create your character and begin a new story. A. New game. Kilometer Man. Clock Tower.
The party games. Return to
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Yes.
And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand.
Okay, let's go.
Steady.
You have learned enough spells that you will need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do
Good
this,
work.
you need to swap it with a different spell. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. Incendio. Damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close to the target. Right trigger. Hold to assign. Incendio. Right trigger. Level 7. Challenges. Overall quests. Complete 4 assignment. Complete 2 assignments. Complete 3 side forward/relationship quests. Quests. Level 7. B. Collections. Wand hand appearances. 7. Top of the class. Legendary gloves. Inventory. Gear. Level 7. Kilometer. Level 7. Incendio is a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames at a short range.
Incendio!
Ow!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Yeah!
Might some kind soul help me?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Any of you know where I can find some leaping toads?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Ranrogue. I'm not entirely.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
See you tonight. What if we're...
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
See you tonight. What...
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Use disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to Accio. Force. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Basic cast. Essential. Ancient magic. Essential. Ancient magic throw. Essential. Some Stupefy. Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior. Lumos. Descendo. Force. Unavailable. Incendio. Revlio. Essential. Disillusionment. Y. Assign top. B. Assign right. A. Assign bottom. Right trigger. Hold to
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
That sounds You should have known better than to cross my path.
Try again.
So, kailangan nakalikod.
Silent as a grave. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Why do...
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Reeves? Is someone... I knew I heard someone. Goodness gracious, what a mess.
You were... Try again.
there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode left trigger grants precision spell targeting, and reveals additional spell targets. Accept.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for skulking about. We must remain unseen.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into trouble. Can I trust you? Don't.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Lumos. Lumos. Utility. Y. Assign top. Right trigger.
Lumos.
Lumos. Reparo. Right.
Reparo. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. Must be... That's it! Where might this lead?
Hi, Mikhail. What class are you in? What subject?
Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. When at least once.
Reparo. Reparo.
Lumos. Utility. Levioso. Y. As right trigger.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Incendio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio!
Ahí está.
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! It is a book after all.
Yes. ba ang founders ng Hogwarts? Are those the founders? Ay, hindi. No, because there's 3 men and 1 woman. Just the 2 of them. Are the other 2 did the other 2 become villains? Because the 2, diba? Sila yung they hid the secret.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morgana, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bacar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year.
Oh.
I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgana, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morgana.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we've discussed here today.
Maybe she's a villain.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian.
Oh, Sybil.
What will your uncle say?
Oh, baka... ng ba't nakadusulot.
Protego!
Level 7. Quests. Or level. Collections. A. Wand hand enemies. 3 out of pensive sentry. Pensive sentinel, tools. Wand handles. Unknown. Swirl lilac. An unconventional, twisted hand, inventory. Gear. Level. Wand handles, swirl, ring dark brown. Handwear. Rugged dueling gloves. Cedar rivet gloves. Superb. Faceoe. Asylum mask. Equipped item. Faceoe. Headwear. Fairy green sorcerer hat. Extraordinary. Neckwear. Natural beige scarf. Standard. Handwear. Cloaks and robes. Outfit. Equipped item. Level 7. Settings. Inventory. Notes. Quest item. Notes. Mysterious book. Resort. Notes. Letter to Fig from Black. Level 7. Gear. Quests. Tomes and Tribulations. Level. Inventory.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Ano kung ang plot twist is he's the villain?
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Level 8. Challenges. Overall quests. Complete 4 assignments. Complete 4 main story quests. Complete 6 main story collections. Inventory. Gear. Level 8. Cloaks and robes. Cloaks and robes. B. Neckwear. Neckwear. B. Back. Inventory. Beasts. Notes. Quest items. Notes. Resources. Level 8.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Level 8. Collections. Appearances. 18 out of 88. Conjurations. You have collected. Challenges. Map. Flue Flames locations. Quests. Or Herbology class. I need to attend Herbology class, taught by Herbology class. I need to attend side. Completed. Side. Or completed. Side. Crossed ones. Or Herb A. Untracked level. Inventory. Post. Luke and Brattle. Professors Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Professor Fig. Luke, it's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the Luke and Brattleby. Level 8. B.
Heard you're
Natty
defending
just sent you an
Hogsmeade
owl
against
post requesting
trolls.
to meet her in Lower
You know, there is
Hogsfield,
such
a
thing as
hamlet.
trying too hard.
View button. Open map.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell.
Map.
Please
Blue
complete
Flames
the assignments
locations.
I have given you, and then
Hogwarts.
proceed to see me in my
World map.
classroom.
The Highlands. Collection chests. 0 out of 117. Field, Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield, after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon and each village added a qualifier to their name. Collection chests. 0 out of 3. Demiguise statues. 0 out of 1. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map. Quests. The girl from Wagadu. A. Level, inventory. Level 8. B. Map. Quests. Herb A. Level 8.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Yun lang, nipot lang for the class. I just put the mandrake.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Hey, what's up?
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses? Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany